This is the ultimate camera comparison video of Pixel 6a versus Pixel 7 Pro. The speech enhancement is on for both phones, 1080p on Pixel 6a and 4K on Pixel 7 Pro. We know that the Pixel 7 Pro is the better device of the two, but the question here is the Pixel 6a good enough? Let's go. Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Welcome back to Gadget Rev Now. The Pixel 7 Pro is 1,200 Canadian dollars, while the Pixel 6a is only 600 Canadian dollars. The Pixel 6a is sporting the identical sensor from last year's Pixel 5a, but can the tensor chip helps with the image processing? Well, for Pixel 7 Pro, the main sensor is twice as big as the one from Pixel 6a. This will definitely give an edge in both imaging and video. The Pixel 7 Pro has triple camera setup, while the Pixel 6a only has dual camera. This will be an interesting fight. We know that the Pixel 7 Pro is the better device of the two, but the question here is the Pixel 6a good enough? Let's go. This is the clip from our intro earlier. Both of them has good noise cancellation because of the speech enhancement, but I thought Pixel 7 Pro is clearer and louder. Next is color profile and saturation. If you thought that these two phones may have the same output, yes and no. Yes, because both of them produce really good images, but there are still differences. Pixel 6a is actually the color closer to the subject in real life, the white balance is warmer, and a little punch-in compared to Pixel 7 Pro. On the other hand, the Pixel 7 Pro is brighter, it has cooler white balance, and has wider field of view on the main sensor. It looks nice but a little brighter than the actual footage. Checking all lenses of both phones, the colors are pretty identical on all lenses. This is a personal preference. This is the main sensor, 4K at 60 FPS, the highest quality of video you can produce on both phones. Like the color profile earlier, the sensor is producing warmer videos too. While for Pixel 7 Pro, it is a little brighter and the tone is cooler and more natural. Both of them has great stabilization. This is the cinematic mode of Pixel 7 Pro. Only this phone has it. If you like this type of camera comparison video, don't forget to subscribe. Next is highlights, and on the main sensor, almost identical image for both phones. While switching to the ultra-wide lens, Pixel 6a manages the highlights better if you look outside the window. The flaring is tough to test on today's condition on all three lenses. It's a little cloudy, but later in our low light test, I was able to capture flaring on our harsh light. For now, this is a tie for me. Because both these phones are taking HDR photos by default, the exposure is pretty much the same, just a difference again in white balance, warmer on Pixel 6a. Now we're testing 4K 60 FPS of the ultra-wide lens. Again, Pixel 6a is warmer and a little punched in, but the stabilization is good. While on Pixel 7 Pro, it has a wider field of view and cooler. Both phones are using standard stabilization. Next is sharpness or text sharpness, and on all three lenses, both phones are tack sharp, something that I love about the new lens of the Pixel 7 Pro. The 5x optical zoom of Pixel 7 Pro is pretty solid too. Still at 4K 60 FPS, the Pixel 6a only has 2x digital crop, while also available on Pixel 7 Pro, but the Pixel 7 Pro has 5x optical zoom and pretty stable too. We are testing the slow motion, and this is the regular speed. This is the slow motion or 1/4. And this is the super slow motion or 1/8. Next, we are testing the close focus, and Pixel 7 Pro is using the ultra-wide lens to do macro shot. Pixel 6a doesn't have this capability. Next is finer details, and surprisingly, although Pixel 7 Pro has 50 megapixels, the 12.2 megapixel of Pixel 6a is doing a fantastic job. I was really surprised, and I will give this a tie. Next is selfie video recording, and this is where Pixel 6a loses the battle in video. It can only shoot full HD. While Pixel 7 Pro can shoot the same as Pixel 6a, but at a whopping 4K 60 FPS. Next is portrait shot without human subject, and Pixel 7 Pro cuts the subject better. Going to the real portrait subjects, the field of view is wider on Pixel 7 Pro using 1x. The bokeh on Pixel 6a is creamier, but I think I like the lesser bokeh on Pixel 7 Pro. It looks more natural, details on my face are really good, face is sharp, and skin tone is excellent. The Pixel 7 Pro cuts the subject better. Hopefully Google can fix Pixel 6a. Using the selfie camera, both images are identical. And one more area that Pixel 7 Pro I feel is superior compared to Pixel 6a is the night shot. The white balance is better. It's too warm on Pixel 6a. It has strong flaring as you can see here. The photos on Pixel 6a is a little bit washed out, and Pixel 7 Pro is sharper, it has more details, and exposes the dark areas better. The 1080p or Full HD low-light video of Pixel 6a is a little noisy for me, but it preserves the contrast though. And same story with Pixel 7 Pro, it is too noisy for me, but the contrast is better compared to other phones, and it exposes my face ever so slightly. For the rear camera 4K 30 FPS, I can see anything on Pixel 6a on pitch black condition. While Pixel 7 Pro has better exposure because of the bigger sensor. And lastly, versatility. Both phones has a regular wide and ultra wide, but only Pixel 7 Pro has 5x optical zoom and macro shot. So what is Gadget Rev Now's verdict? Pixel 7 Pro or Pixel 6a? What a time to live where smartphones can confidently shoot great photos and videos. Let's do a recap. The Google Pixel 6a has warmer white balance, manages the highlights better on ultra-wide, and creamier bokeh on portrait. While the newer Google Pixel 7 Pro has better audio, cooler white balance, manages the flaring better, wider field of view on main sensor, has macro shot, 4K 60 FPS on selfie video, better cutout on portrait shot, better night shot, better low light video, and 5x optical zoom. The Pixel 6a targets a very specific audience with what it offers. This is the mid-range offering of Google with a very capable set of cameras. It is in flagship territory, but with some limitations. While Pixel 7 Pro is Google's best, I think more superior camera to set apart against Pixel 6a and the regular Pixel 7. It will only cost twice as expensive as the mid-range Pixel 6a, but if you love photography and good video overall, Pixel 7 Pro is a great flagship phone. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll continue to compare these two phones, maybe the battery and the speed test next, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.